Canva Create was insane. Like there were balloons, confetti, an orchestra, and the features absolutely next level. And in this video, I want to share with you some of the ones that stood out most for me. And I'm also going to share with you how you can access it for a limited time. Let's get started. So the first thing that you need to do is to sign up and sign in into Canva. And I'm going to leave for you a link in the description down below, which is going to allow you to access Canva Pro for free for 30 days. So you just need to go to your search bar, type in activate superpowers, and just like that, you're going to be able to access Canva AI 2.0, which is what we're going to be using to look at all the features. Yeah, and once you access it, you're going to have 7 days of the free pass, so you have to make good use of that. So this big button is what we're looking to use, the Canva AI, and just by clicking it, you can see it is now going to allow us to start telling it what kind of design that we want to do it. So the first feature that really stood out for me was the memory library, that it's able to look at the designs that you've been creating and to create a sort of profile on you. So just go to where it says personalize Canva AI, and you can see that I've created 1,130 designs, and by clicking on this create about me, it's able to like go into those 1,130 designs and come up with this profile. And I looked at the profile and I was like, wow. I actually encourage you to try this out. This one was really phenomenal for me. It says, this is everything you need to know about me, Peris. So turning African legends into AI videos, okay? Like all this information, it is just getting from the designs that I've been creating. Like there's nothing else that I've put in here. It also says like what I do. So this is probably from the designs that I'm creating, maybe the freebies, maybe like the workshops, the trainings, all those things, because I do like all my design work inside of Canva. So it's able to just look at that and just create for me this about section for me. Yeah, and I found this to be extremely useful. I can actually use it maybe on my website or even on a landing page. And by the way, if you're finding the video useful, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to just like it and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on more content like this. It also shows the algorithm that this is the kind of content that you like to watch, so you'll get more of this suggested to you. So the next feature that I really loved was web research. Like you can create things inside of Canva without necessarily going to ChatGPT or Google to look for sources from there. Like Canva is able to do web research on your behalf. Let me show you what I mean. So I asked it to write a comprehensive article on tools available for AI image and video creation, and then to group them into free, paid, or freemium. And I also asked it to pick the most popular and a category of 5 for each. So this is something that I would probably want to create. Maybe I want to create a blog post so that people are able to look at the tools I'm reviewing, and also for it to give them information from the onset on what they cost. So I also ask it to include prices and logos if possible. And now here is where you add in the web research. So if you just click on this plus here, and now when we just scroll down, you can see sources here, and we have the web as a source. Yeah, so you just click on the web here, yeah, and you also get to choose the kind of design or document that you want to create. So I'm going with the doc here, and the actual type that I want to create is this blog post. Now another feature that I want to show you here, and I'm just combining them together, is that I can then schedule this post to be done tomorrow so that I can go be doing other things and the post is just being created on its own. Yeah, so this you would use to create content scheduling like way in advance. Like I could decide I want a blog post like this to be created maybe every Friday at this particular time. Yeah, so for this one I asked it to create for tomorrow 11 a.m. So tomorrow is actually today is when I'm recording this video. Yeah, and you can already see it start to work here even though we have scheduled this. So here are the results of the blog post. Like look at that. Research and design work all done with no further input from me. The labeling and the sections are also very good. Now if you needed to, you can also ask it to modify it further, and it's going to do that using Conversational AI. So if you click on this plus sign here, we also have connecting apps here. You have Google Drive, you have Calendar, like all these things, you can put them in here, and this would allow you to access things that you use every day now inside of Canva, making it so much easier for you to work. And another feature that I really loved is the conversational design. Like you can pick a pre-existing design from the templates, and then you can converse with Canva AI on what you need done to the design. So this one I found also to be really good, because sometimes you come across a design that you really love, but it's not exactly how you would want it to look like, so that you'd be able to use it for your use case. So just come to the conversational part, you tell it exactly what you want done for that particular design. And the last use case that I want to share with you, which was my absolute favorite because I tried it out and I was completely blown away. I think this falls under two features, the conversational design and also the layered object intelligence. So I asked it to create a cover image for a video about the Ethiopian Bible, and I also gave it a reference image. image, and you can actually choose the kind of quality that you want, the AI quality. So you have standard, you have premium, you have ultra. And by the way, this is going to affect in terms of your AI credits. And I'm also going to leave for you a link in the description down below in case you want to understand more on how your credits are going to be used. So basically, if you're going to be using premium, then you're going to spend more credits. But if you're going with standard, then you're going to use less credits. And in the aspect ratio, I went with 9:16. For style, I went with cinematic. This is what I got, and I was completely blown away. Like, this is so good. And I just downloaded it because it was so good. But look at this. I asked it to make it into a YouTube thumbnail, and I didn't even have to add in any more reference images. And this is what it gave me. It actually gave me more than one image. So we have this first one, we have the second one here. We can see the YouTube is wrong for this one, but I'll show you what we're going to do to correct that. And we have this other one here. The images were really so good. But let me show you how to use the layered object intelligence here. So we're going to click on this image, the one that has the YouTube, go to the Canva editor here. And once it opens, we're just going to click on the image, go to edit. So we're editing the image, go to magic layers, and just wait to see this. So our image has now been separated like into layers, like everything is now like its own layer. So I can be able to edit it how I want. The first thing that I want to remove is this YouTube part here. Yeah, and you can see that the image is looking much cleaner. I can even make the angels a little bit bigger. Yeah, look at that. So we can place maybe the angel here because now we want to custom it for like a YouTube thumbnail. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, make even the Bible bigger just so that it sort of pulls you in when you're looking at it like from a thumbnail perspective. So why this is so incredible for me is because I get to work with a lot of AI images. And previously, if you generated an AI image, say the image was perfect in everything, but then we had like writings on it which were not correct, then you'd have to discard that image unless you're good with Photoshop. So I have ended up actually losing so many good images. But with this now, I'm able to use magic layers to break it down and then edit it in whichever way that I want. And those were some of the features that I really loved from Canva Create. And it doesn't mean that the technology is perfect. In fact, I had Ronnie say just yesterday in his video, I'm going to leave that video in the description down below, that this is actually day one and the technology will continue evolving. So this is like the beginning of really awesome things to come. So go access it and try it out. Like, there's so much you can do with this. In case you go to try it out and maybe you don't get access, don't worry about it. I think they'll continue to roll it out over the coming months. My name is Peris. I encourage you to subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Orchestra. Is it orchestra? Orchestra? Canva Create was insane. Like, there were balloons, there was confetti, there was an orchestra. Canva Create was insane. Like, there were balloons, there was confetti, there was an orchestra.